The Igbo community has described the presidential, National Assembly, governorship and House of Assembly elections conducted in the country as a sham and a disgrace to democracy. The Igbos residing in Ado-Ekiti, the capital of Ekiti State, gave the view while reacting to the just concluded elections held nationwide on February 25 and March 18, 2023. Kingsley Agbo, a motor parts dealer in Fajui, Ado-Ekiti, told Puff TV that the popular will of the people to elect their candidates of choice have been denied them by INEC and those in authority.
My assessment this election, no, Nigeria people don't need to tell us to come out and vote for anybody again. What they need to do is that if they go meeting, if they do their meeting finish, their cabal, whatever they want to do in Nigeria, let them do it. Whoever they want to give present, let them just tell us, this is the person we want to give present to, give him present. Allow us to be doing our business. Don't waste don't use your own to disturb our own again. Agbo notes that the shortcomings of the February 25 presidential election process robbed many voters of their votes as they didn't count at the end of the day. He vows never again to vote in future elections. I will never vote again in my life. I will never. Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. They don't know that I live in Nigeria. They don't know that I'm suffering or I'm eating. Because they will ask me to come and vote for my right, who will lead me well. After I vote, they will do what they want. So don't need of voting. Another motor parts dealer, John Oji, faults the conduct of the polls, saying it is a disgrace to Nigeria as a country. He laments that many potential voters return home in anger without voting due to threats from thugs.
This country is full of liars and deceivers. We don't have any good leaders in this country. We have already tired for this country. We need people who will do this country and everybody will enjoy it. Nobody enjoying Nigerian government. Only old people who don't need to grave, who don't need to go grave, and then they do this country. And everything in this country is old things they are doing it. You are calling us to come and vote for election. Everybody is out to come and vote for the election. We did the election with all our mind, vote for our own candidate. We have a mind to vote, but at last, INEC and the others, they will just deceive us.
When asked whether or not Lagos is a no man's land, as claimed by some members of the Igbo community in Nigeria, both Agbo and Oji refused to comment. I don't live in Lagos. That's in mind. I don't know what's going on in Lagos. I'm only looking on social media. I was not there. I cannot say what I didn't witness.
We are tired of this country.
Also, scores of Igbo protesters could be seen from other parts of the country. They allege that there is possible manipulation of election results at the polling unit due to non-transmission in real time by INEC.
This issue of secession, Igbo presidency, for justice, fairness, equity, and for all Nigerians that have sense of justice, it is the turn of the Igbos. Because the Yorubas has ruled, the Hausa man is going for 11 years now, the Hausa man is still there, the South has ruled, but there is no Igbo man, and they are the third majority tribes. And so for us to have them in this country, not talking about secession, then we should make them believe that this is also their own country. Because if we really, my own suggestion is that if we are not allowing the Igbos to take power in 2023, then we should allow them go. You cannot keep somebody in Nigeria, in your own country. You say he's not good for the #1 position. They are not slaves. And you can see they are doing well in all areas.
Now all we are saying is very simple. We don't mind if our preferred candidate loses. Even if our candidate that we vote for loses, it's fine. Just give us a transparent process.
According to them, INEC failed to deploy technology and other measures as promised, but went ahead to violate the Electoral Act and its operational guidelines.
We were told that a process was going to be followed. This process involved that we will go to the polling units, we will be accredited, we will vote, our ballots will be cast, and after it has finished being cast, it will be transmitted directly from the polling unit to a central server. We were told that, and that on the day of election, at the National Collation Center, that central server will be displayed and we'll be able to follow the results. That process is not being followed. Instead, what we are seeing is a situation where results that were written, that were not accredited, that don't follow the accreditation, that don't follow the results cast at the polling unit, are being announced as the results of the election. Contrary to the provisions of the Electoral Act, contrary to the INEC guidelines that they issued, contrary to the promises of the INEC chairman, contrary to the promises of INEC itself, repeated.
This country they call Nigeria is rubbish. This is the most useless country that my papa and mama born me inside. The most useless country. Most useless country. But a few people make this country they useless. Very, very useless country. Plateau result where Peter Obi sweep. Where Peter Obi sweep. Now they tell say Labour Party 460,000 APC. That means Peter Obi manage win. That's a big lie.
Regardless of what may be the argument of agitators, political pundits are of the view that blame sharing will not solve any problem. Instead, combatants should take a deep breath and allow peace to prevail. Tayo Dadigbile, reporting for Pop TV News at Bekiti.
People of the Fountain.